1979. Their job is reporting the news.
Forget the Pope, Charlie. You got the Pope someplace every week. It's a big story down here because it's the first sign of fighting in Managua.
Were you guys making it before she split?
No. For God's sake, Alex, we're friends.
But they fell in love in a country under fire.
I don't take sides, I take pictures. Are you a spy, aren't you?
Nobody's a spy anymore.
And you're a businessman?
That sounds good.
Wait a minute, I'm a journalist.
They are threatened by the army.
I think Raphael is alive. I'm gonna find him.
On this roll of film, in the camera of a U.S. photojournalist, under fire on all sides, is one hell of a picture. Nick Nolte, Gene Hackman, Joanna Cassidy, Jean-Louis Trintignant. Under fire.
Now, a new screen experience. For the first time, you will share the thrills and ecstasy of flight. Cloud Dancer. It's that double dealing, glory stealing, high flying feeling.
Here they come!
Thrill is real. No trick photography. You are at the controls of an incredible machine, dancing across the clouds, alone, flying free. Cloud Dancer. It's aerial ecstasy.
It began one stormy night off the coast of the Aleutian Islands, when Eric's imaginary mystical friend became real.
I won't hurt you if you don't hurt me. Okay?
To everyone else, she was the Golden Seal, a legend, a symbol.
A seal should bring love, not bitterness and anger.
A hunted prize.
What's the law that says you can keep anything you find washed up on the beach?
Salvage rights.
If I found something on the beach washed up by the storm, something special, would you let me keep it?
Sure.
Promise to let me keep what I found?
What'd you find?
A golden seal.
I'm not in the mood for one of your stories.
A tale of courage. Survival.
No, you can't do it!
Danger. And honor.
Slowly get to us to keep promises!
The Golden Seal. An extraordinary friendship. An unforgettable adventure. The Golden Seal.
In an age when women hid their best assets, one man devoted his life to giving them the support they sorely needed. Fred Burley, head of the Burley underwear empire, proved once and for all that to be a truly great Australian hero, you don't have to be hanged as a bushranger or get poisoned for being too fast. Yes, sir, Fred Burley was a real live one, a man to be reckoned with and always a step ahead in Undercover.
Whenever you trade, buy Australian made. That's the message we have to spread.
He was determined to get this great nation he loves so much back on the rails and rolling again. So he hired Max, the suave, sophisticated American publicity man, who endeared himself to everyone.
Women have never been practical about fashion. They never have been, and they never will be.
They've never had the chance.
And Nina, eccentric, witty, and with style to burn. She was the epitome of class. Libby Mackenzie, the quiet, shy young girl from the country.
And you can stuff it!
She wanted her new life in the city to be one big world. And it was. And, of course, Theo, the local lover boy. He'd fallen for Libby, but then he always seemed to be falling. These people are just part of the Undercover story. The story of an empire which was to shake Australia to its very foundations. Undercover.
Farrah Fawcett Majors, the incredible phenomenon, now in her first starring role in a major motion picture. Jeff Bridges and Farrah Fawcett Majors have just fallen in love. But suddenly, they have a problem. Somebody killed her husband. Suddenly, she was a widow. Suddenly, he was in love.
To keep up to date with our new releases, send us your name and address, and we'll mail you information about our new movies when they're released.